Chapter 2. The Fallen. We'll leave chapter 1 there then.
Means whatever is left of Richard. See if I find anything important.
That was a fun boss fight. I enjoyed that. Let's grab the bits and pieces. There was plenty of stuff in this arena to fill us up should we have needed it. What do we get from your body, Richard? An orange thing. Thermoreactive gland. Can be used at the MPU to create a highly flammable liquid. A highly flammable fluid that can set a hostile creature or area ablaze if hit with an incendiary projectile. So that's... Press and hold F to aim, then release to throw the flammable... So it's a grenade. Well, it's an oil pot, isn't it? Toasty! Simulation completed. Make them burn. Burn completes. Hold to place a gadget from the upper part into the quick slots. Oh, the shield does have a duration, 60 seconds. Cool. So we've now got oil pots that we can use. Onwards then to the crash sites. Is there a save monolith around here somewhere? Bloop. This is the other side of the... Yeah. The other side of the cavern that we climbed up and through. Isn't it? Or... Achievement unlocked. Blades of grass. Oh, did that just... Whoa. For a AA budget, that's not a bad looking vista. Blades of grass. Reach the grassy plains. Oh, we're above. That's the path that we came down and under. And that's the bit that I said I thought we could get down to later. And I was wrong, clearly. This is very alien. It's also oddly Korean MMO. Are these giant ass things hostile? Oh.
This used to be a beautiful place.
Oddly, her lip syncing's better than ours.
Hey, big gal.
Ooh, that's a little bit plasticky. Yeah.
So, not all creatures here are hostile. I wonder if the aggressive ones used to be peaceful as well. If so, what turned them?
Aha! Clip size plus. Ah, and another one of these. Is this the other side of... Could be. Yes. This is all very competent. It's not going to win any awards for innovation. It's certainly not going to win any awards for animation. But it works. And if you can look past the fact that it's, you know, not the best looking game with the best animations and so on and so forth, I feel like there's some fun to be had here. We now have tier 2 access, I think. Ah, no, we need 2 ability points to get to this next. Let's save up. I always do this in games. Let's save up. Oh.
More equipment from the Hermes. I must be getting closer to the crash site.
The kitty!
Mike.
Mike wouldn't leave the kitty behind. I shall put this into my hip.
I'll find you guys.
Mr. Jefferson? Mike's doll. Lost scientist? Yeah, definite kind of Mass Effect inspired music. Yeah, you could argue, if you wanted to be not mean per se, if you wanted to examine the game's inspirations, you could say that it's quite derivative of a lot of kind of sci-fi games. It's got lots of little bits and pieces from various things that you'll recognize, and it's an interesting mashup of them, and it works. Flesh remains. Flesh alluvials evolve by meshing with the stone that surrounds them. They do it instinctively to protect themselves from harm. Here is our achievement unlocked. Pillars everywhere. Lot of achievements. I assume pillars everywhere is just unlock a certain number. Activated 5. Yes. Yes, indeed. Since the game seems to be in chapters, I will do the same thing that I did for Dead Space and continue onwards with chapter 2 as part of a single video. I am, however, going to cut my own experience short here and go and get some food. But for you guys, we'll be right back. So, the game has just had a big update. And that's made several changes, including the fact that, for some reason, I can now see my frame rates up in the corner. And it is no longer locked to 73. So that's a thing. I don't know what else it has changed. Apart from it deleting save files. Fortunately, well, it's not that it deleted save files. It's that it changed where the game looks for save files. It was originally... It saved the files originally in the Steam app folder, you know, next to the actual game. That's where we came down from, isn't it? So now, rather than putting it in Steam apps, oh, fleshy, it's now in... Ew. Flesh alluvial. Yeah, it's now in local app data. The animations on those things are quite nice. That's no? This is very fleshy. Very fleshy indeed. Oh, jeez. Help! Can't see. Why? I don't know why the screen was covered in blood then. Was it because I killed something really close up? Not a huge fan of that. I don't generally like big screen covering effects. Jesus Christ! Some friends have arrived! Fortunately, friends have a leashing range. No, never mind! Oh, I'm out of ammo. Ow! I'm in trouble here. Oh, I'm definitely in trouble here because I've backed myself into a corner like an idiot. Have they leashed and regenerated? Unsure. That was terrible shooting. That wasn't. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit of input queuing for the shots, which is not really something you expect. This is a delightful tree-like structure. It has given me knowledge. Thank you, knowledge tree. Must remember, have limited stamina. There's a weird shadow on the edge of our light texture. Yeah, a giant flesh tree cave. So that's a thing. Knowledge. It's an odd conceit, but it works. You know, it actually rewards people like me who quite like exploring the nooks and crannies. Of course, I don't know which way is the main way. This way looks main way-ish, doesn't it? But it's also possible that the little nook down here plop. The directional audio is off for these things when they're coming out of the ground. Stasis effect duration reduced by 30%. 20% chance a gadget won't drain battery. Not using the killing blow thing. Ammo cap and fiber cap are increased by 50%. Or recon. Let's recon. Don't know how useful that will be. To be fair, it seems to highlight things in to quite some distance. Bit odd that it highlights cubes that we've already interacted with. That could be annoying. I also like that they linger. Because in some games, with that kind of sight, they most certainly do not. I mean, they don't linger very long. But it is enough. Shortcut bridge. Nice. Refill health and limited amounts of ammo. I feel like the limited thing is important. Yeah, I'd like it if it didn't show us things that we've already interacted with, cube-wise. You know, things that you can only collect once. Enemies, fine. What is that? That looks... It looks dead.
Log entry. Recently killed. Bite wounds are approximately 6 inches deep. What could have done this? Some vicious beasts are roaming around these caves.
Yay. Oh. Right, we're down to 60 FPS there. I imagine that's all the grass. It's still buttery smooth. Oh, you have...
entry. Overdeveloped mandible is filled with razor-sharp teeth. Extremities are very strong, allowing the creature to close the distance to its prey quickly.
Yes. I had noticed that. It's one leafy boy. Frame rate is... Oh, it'll be the waterfalls in the background that are messing with that. Ow. It doesn't take much to freeze them. What was that? Oh, I might have BattleNet still open. Assuming that that was picked up on the recording. Yeah, the frame rate's not great here. Which, considering actually how much popping we're getting with some of the grass... Nice. Ammo. Cube. Another cube. Demajen explores. Yeah, there's nothing in the game that is blowing me away in terms of fidelity, texture quality, etc., etc., etc. But in terms of art direction, I really like what they're going for. You know, what they are going for here in terms of alien planets is great. It's not going to win any awards for you know how it's done it in terms of, you know, amazing art quality, but
This was a massacre. Bite marks. They were shredded into pieces.
eek.
They must have been killed by those monsters nearby. This was someone close to you, wasn't it?
What are you?
Save your people. Stop the custodian.
She's a bit bigger than we are. Yeah,
This holographic technology is incredible. I think I could use it to make something useful. Some kind of distraction.
holographic emitter, crafting component, can be used at the MPU to create a device capable of distracting enemies. Hololure. Okay. Baited. It's given us lots of gadgety tools. which I'll probably not use. At a guess. I don't tend to be very consumable focused in, well, anything. I think the most kind of active I've been with things like that recently is actually playing World Hearts. And that's only because all the Karakuri that you can build have got different button combinations within easy access. I mean, not that a wheel is difficult, really. It's just a different feel. This place is reasonably atmospheric. Again, it's not winning any awards, but the general ambiance is quite nice. See if there's anything up here first. Mysterious, just some bones. Kind of expect that to change later.
Must be close. I hope Tam and Mike are alive. Awful shooting. I like the fact that the active reload is in the same place each time. Games where it's kind of random, a little bit annoying. Big chunk of knowledge. Those are some nice light rays coming down from the tree. Prerequisites. Learn any 3 abilities in tier 2. I think I'll probably go for the ammo cap. Yeah, probably go for the ammo cap. Yeah, that's... Wahaha. Unless I've got my headphones set up wrong, which is also possible. Because I never used to use them very often. The thrusters burned out. Robinson must have used maximum power to avoid the crash.
But yes, the directional audio for where things are spawning is off, at least for me. Vera electricity passes through enemies. Nice. So it's chain lightning. The game is throwing upgrades at us thick and fast. I don't mind. You know, I like having cool new toys. I also just wonder how it affects the balance. Oh, that thing we shot down is the container that we climbed up, isn't it? Are those cocoons? Yes, they are. Any more for any more? This looks quite arena-esque, doesn't it? Oh, it's another one of you. Oh, hello. Let me deal with this guy first. Shit. Okay, never mind. Nope. Ow! He has tongue! Completely screwed that up. I remembered far too late about the active reload. Can't climb up there. Yeah, so it looks like big open watery areas may hold hosts to the tentacle mound things. Oh, I can use... that to restore battery. Yeah, must remember that this shield only lasts for a minute, so... realistically... I want to be sensible about its usage. More knowledge. This is going to shortcut us? Yeah, that's just a shortcut back by the look of it. Interesting. We've got 2 ability points. I said I was going to raise our cat. Having more ammo will...
The hull is still intact. Damn. Mike, please be alive.
Please be alive and not turn into weird fungal infection-y things. Achievement unlocked. Fallen. Deity.
I'm not done with the Hermes. I have to get some
Oh.
answers.
We are locked into this location. For now. Yoink. Right. The official badge of the Sky Organization. Alien growth slowly devouring it. Very symbolic. Indeed. Can we take that with us? No. Just have to leave it here. Yeah, this place looks like it's been set up for at least a little while. You know, that a path has been laid out of probably bulkheady style things. Excuse me?
Log entry. Something is really wrong with Mike.
Uh-oh.
I placed him in the biobed and I'm running tests, but his skin is changing.
Oh
Commander
dear.
Robinson still hasn't returned. What did they encounter outside?
Yeah, the kind of grainy texture at the edge of the lights to kind of simulate... What actually is it simulating? Because our character doesn't turn with the lights, so...
Can't open it without a keycard.
Not Mr. Jefferson, then.
An improvised power source. Looks like Tam's handiwork. More of that growth. Same as with Robinson. Where is it coming from?
Oh, okay. We need a code. This is oddly tense. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so we've got a locker.
Mike? Mike, what happened? Look, where is Commander Robinson? No. Mike! I'll get you to the lab. Hang on. It'll be okay.
What is this metahedron? Why did it bring us here?
It's a good question, and to be honest, I'm quite intrigued. As I say, double A game. I don't want to keep on going on about this, but but I feel like it's important to have a right set of expectations. Scar jackets?
One of our jackets. I'm taking it.
And a keycard. Can I put the jacket on? It's been nicely folded up. I assume we're going to have to use it with something somewhere. See, now I know that there are enemies that can jump out at us. Ha! Electric cutter. Damage. Oh, interesting. Melee upgrade. Enables the severe slice ability.
Huh. If it can cut through plasteel bulkheads, it can cut through anything.
Okay. Yeah, so we can't get over there, so we're going to have to go round. Oh, that's the big monolith thing. Right, is it going to let us... No, can't move on yet. Unless it's broken. As is oddly often the case with item rotation, things like that, the mouse movement doesn't line up very well. It's clearly designed for a controller. Right, we've got that. Can I also use the card here? I can.
Graduation day. Feels like it happened in another lifetime.
6/20/10. See? I can do basic puzzle. Data required for AR construction. Come on, interact points. There we go.
Blood sample seems to be contaminated by nanite units. They're manipulating his cellular structure. Does this mean that the mutations are artificially induced?
That was kind of hinted at by... Oh dear.
This must be what happened to Richard too. Mike, what has this place done to you? There is a wound in the upper torso, triangular in shape. It looks like it was made by a solid thorn-like projectile.
Oh dear.
Tamara's computer.
Text log 1. Mike and Robinson went to scout the area. I'm trying to repair the ship's scanning system without it. We're blind to what's happening. Text log 2. Only Mike returned. He's in bad shape and can't give me a straight answer. I've tried all known antibiotics, but his condition is only deteriorating. I suspect the nanites in his blood are responsible for this. They're changing his cells. Mike is getting more aggressive at times. I'll have to keep the lab locked.
Medical log. Mike's situation has become dramatically worse. The tumors on his body are now expanding at an exponential rate and spreading all over the lab. I have no way of curing him. I isolated a single nanite unit. Its construction is far too complex. However, I discovered it is constantly receiving a binary transmission. It looks like an instruction set. My hypothesis is that these nanites are controlled from a central source. If I'm able to find it, maybe I can instruct them to reverse the process.
The little waveform thing here. Two things. First of all, it doesn't accurately reflect the audio that it's playing, and two, it's not long enough in this particular case. The bar ran out. It's a fancy progress bar. But the timing's wrong on it.
Recorded the coordinates to the computer. What is up there?
I guess there's something more with...
bloodstream is
There we go.
full of foreign bodies consisting of an unknown alloy.
Yeah, you have to follow the... It's quite particular.
Medical log.
Oh, that's what I
Patient's
wanted.
body is covered by abnormal cancerous growth. Temp 39.8 degrees Celsius. Pressure highly irregular, 190 by 120. Heart rate. Medical log.
Oops.
Patient's body is
That resets
covered
it.
by
Sorry.
abnormal cancerous growth. Temp 39.8 degrees Celsius. Pressure highly irregular, 190 by 120. Heart rate 136. Pupils highly dilated.
Tamara was taking blood samples for analysis.
Well, it's
Teams
not looking good for
analyzed
Mike.
his blood and discovered that it's contaminated with unknown nanite machines. The nanite machines seem to be altering Mike's body, which means his condition is artificially induced. Tamara managed to isolate a single nanite unit and discovered a transmission that seems to be remotely controlling its operation. She went off to find it in hopes of reversing the process. I have to follow these coordinates. It's the only way to help both Tam and Mike.
Surprisingly, narrative focused. And not badly done at all, to be honest. You know, the actual premise is nothing new. People crash land on an alien planet, get infected. One heroic protagonist has to stop it.
It's getting colder. I should put on my jacket.
Chapter 3. In Blood. Oh! And we had the opportunity there for a change in time of day. Right. The end of chapter 2. Enjoying this so far. It's not going to win any awards, as I've said, but in terms of, is it interesting and compelling enough to keep me playing? Yeah. It seems reasonably narrative focused, which makes sense considering the developers come from a kind of point and click adventure style background. But the shooting is all right. There's some jank to it. You know, some things that I think could probably have done with more work, but for what it is, yeah, that was chapter 2. Onwards to chapter 3. Next time. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there. Cheerio.
Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.